Happy Valentine's Day, everybody! I'm David Marcel, and this is my comic book obsession. Valentine's Day is such a wonderful day, isn't it? For all the lovebirds out there, to hold hands, to cuddle with that special someone, to give them overexpensive cards, to buy tons and tons of chocolate. And you know, in light of this wonderful lovers' holiday, I've decided to do a very special episode today. Today we're going to look at that romantic comic, Forbidden Brides of the Faceless Slaves of the Secret House of the Night of Dread Desire. You're right, that doesn't sound quite right. What I meant to say was,
Forbidden Brides of the Faceless Slaves in the Secret House of the Night of Dread Desire.
What? It's got the word bride in it. So anyway, Forbidden Brides of the Faceless Slaves of the... You know what? For simplicity's sake, why don't we just kind of give it a content-relevant nickname? I'm going to call this Writer's Block. Writer's Block is about a writer trying to write a Gothic horror story. But he keeps turning it into a parody, forcing him to discard his work and start over. The fact that random people and monsters show up to challenge him to a duel, kill him, or just distract him doesn't help his writer's block much. Basically, you should think of Edgar Allan Poe trying to write a book in a Lovecraftian castle, but he's not just Edgar Allan Poe, he's Inigo Montoya as well. It's a very creative mix for sure.
The verdict.
Forbidden Brides feels a lot like Neil Gaiman is trying to work off a case of writer's block himself. And while he's doing that, he's poking fun at himself and the conventions of horror writing. Unfortunately, the way the story keeps jumping between the writer and his writing and the weird world that they all inhabit, it feels less like a satire and more like the kind of dreams I have after eating too much pizza after a Vincent Price marathon. There's a twist at the end, and it's a pretty cute one, but all in all, this writing doesn't really live up to the potential, and I think the main problem is it's just so short. This is a little over 47 pages, and that's including the cover and including the extras. It feels like something that's out of an anthology, but not one of the best stories. So 3 stars here. The artwork is good. It feels a little too hazy to me in the written scenes. Maybe that's intentional, I'm not sure, but sometimes I have a little bit of trouble finding out what's going on in some of those scenes. Also, and I know this is more the lettering than the artwork, but I have a problem reading cursive in general, and the cursive in this book in particular is kind of hard for me. So the artwork as well, I'm going to give it 3 stars. Digital enjoyability, I didn't have any problems here. I give this 5 stars. And on the value for money front, well, frankly, charging $10 for under 50 pages of a comic book, that is obscene. Come on, people. Single issues have about that many pages. I think a single comic issue has like 36 pages now, give or take. So, you know, asking the price of a trade paperback for basically a single issue, that is insane. I'm giving this 1 star for the value for money. I'm sorry. Even if this were a great story, which it's not, that would just not be justified. So that's my review of The Forbidden Brides of the Faceless Writer's Block. Please like and subscribe, leave me a comment down below, also share this video with your friends. Until next time, happy Valentine's Day, I'm David Marcel, thanks for watching my comic book obsession. Chocolate. Problem is, it just always disappears so fast, doesn't it? I mean, look at this.